Not gonna lie to you kids, it's a fucking jungle out there. Keep your head on tight. Unknown brain and mind me, baby, let's do it. Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, get too strong, wanna battle with the beast, bring a few on, the commander and the chief on my crew on. Bullets rattling and whistle at your toque. Never sleep, eyes open, hands clutching on my loop. This a war zone.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Sniper Guide here. We'll be playing MLB The Show 720, and we will play the franchise gameplay. So yeah, let's get to it. So my team is in the winning streak. They haven't lost yet. And I'm gonna keep it that way, hopefully. What's up, Crystal? How you doing today? Today I gotta be versing Boston Red Sox. Alright. Yeah, I'm ready. That's good, Crystal. I'm glad you're doing good today. They're going against my best team
We
right
are
now.
under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this.
I already booked the
James
all-time
Paxton
winning
will
streak
be on the
record.
mound for
What are
the
you talking
series
about?
opener. What do you
I'm
have
just
for us
gonna
on
keep
him,
on
Danny?
going.
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a
Can I
real
win
good
this
pitcher.
game?
Now to the
Hopefully.
plate, Jose Perazza, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. That one is gone. What a way to
nobody,
lead off
I'm
a ball
losing.
game.
Oh, it took this
So
first
it's a solo
pitch.
home run here, leading off the ball game. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Red Sox get
I
the
just
game's
skipped
first
up a
run.
home
It's
run.
1-0.
Wasn't suspecting that right off
Yeah, and
the
you've got to
gates.
love when you start a game with a bang like this. The first hit of the game, and doink, right off the foul pole for a homer. If that's a sign of things to come,
I
we're
need
going
to
to
come
see
back
some offensive
now.
fireworks all game long. Great for the fans, but for the pitchers, not so much.
Yeah, that wasn't me, Crystal. That was
And
the
next up will be
computer.
Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak. That I mean, maybe
I
happens to
gotta
2 or
try
3
not to make
teams
that same
a
mistake.
year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to be
gonna
really
try
impressed
win.
with what J.D. Martinez does
So
for this
far, I'm
offense.
losing.
In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Here's the pitch.
I'm close to striking him out. Nope.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be
I think
aggressive.
that should have been
Count
the
even
strike.
at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and
There it
missed as he
goes.
just reared back there, 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 287 the average coming in. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed,
There it
and that's
is.
the final out of the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the
Strike
first
both
coming
of
up.
them out.
Boston's off to a 1-0 lead.
That guy got lucky with the home run.
Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike 1. Guys, this Red
Yes,
Sox ball
good
club
arm,
entering
too.
play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like
go.
approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for him. Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Come on. Is my player going
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going
I
to wait him
should've,
out,
like,
see if he was
swung
going to
at
come
that.
over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
He got me
Curveball
on that
fooled him
one.
there as he's way out in front.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Nope, I'm not
Ball
falling
and
for
2
that again.
strikes. Mondesi gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
For me, check
Now,
swings
of
are
course, I
right there
fell for
next to
that.
bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now in the box, Ronald Acuna.
I thought I
And there's a
would've
look
held
at
back
his
from
home and
that.
road splits so far this year. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he
Nice
steals
steal.
second with ease.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base paths in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You
He
know, I was
double
pretty
steals.
surprised to see him on the move
Nice.
to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-1 home. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And
Tie
here comes the
game.
runner
Let's
from
go.
third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better
That's what I
if he would
wanted.
have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days.
Okay. 14 home runs. Let's try to make it 15.
First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. In his career, Judge is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. A ball and a strike.
Ah, I should have swung at that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the
think he's
game.
gonna walk
You
me.
live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full
Ah, I
count now.
swung way too late.
He got a
on that
swing and a
one.
miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he comes back with a fastball.
What?
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run here
Okay.
on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to
I
the
thought
top
that
half
was
of inning
way
number
too
2.
low. Okay.
All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers will start things
at
out
least I
against
tidied
James
it up,
Paxton
though. That's
as we
good.
get the inning underway.
Could ask better than that.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Right side and right into the shift. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first will be in time,
go.
and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
1 down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, just a 1 for 9. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
He's actually pretty good.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Of course, it
Little
was
tardy
out
on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh my God.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas pulled toward right center field. Pilar is there, 2 gone. Digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball line hard towards short.
Nice.
And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Be funny if I hit a home run.
And the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Too early. That would have been mine if I didn't swing too early. Let's go, Yankees.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Why did I swing at that?
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball
that's
high
gone.
in the air into left field. Back goes Martinez, and
There
that
it
one
is.
gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the
Let's
inning.
go. 24 home runs for him.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
3-1. So far winning now.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb.
That was
That's
a
good
nice
baseball.
hit. It was an early hit,
Here's
but it's
Brett
still
Gardner
good.
now.
The designated hitter.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Nope.
Martinez giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to
fine.
end the inning.
At least I took the lead.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's Michael Chavis now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Michael Chavis.
Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The pitch. On the season,
the changeup
Chavis
didn't work.
carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A little bit outside. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's
Okay.
2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Let's go.
Batting ninth.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at
I'm
where
on
these
top.
2 teams find themselves entering play.
If I keep on winning, I'm gonna put them down to 16
Into
losses.
the box for his first at-bat in this one, Mitch Moreland. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Perazza. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
2 out, nobody on.
Oh, I'm pitching him different this time.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Navarez moving to his left, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Mondesi, just 24 years of age. He's had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
So far winning that, Crystal.
Softly hit to short. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out to center field. Pilar's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
He has a good arm. I can't keep up with that.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Vasquez has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in, J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Moustakas has a play, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1.
GG's right now.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off speed pitch next. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. Now cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he's safe. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Narvaez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that gets down as he can't get there in time.
Another
and
RBI for him.
Even further as the
Let's
runs
go.
in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Brett Gardner is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Comes set with the 0-1. A bullet to first base.
The batter, number 30.
What's up, James? How you doing today?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adalberto Mondesi, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
I hope you're doing well today.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On the year, Mondesi is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Wow. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show.
I scored a couple more times, which is good.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Chavis.
Going down by 4 points.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close,
That
but
was
I'm
way
hitting right
too
now.
high.
I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. On the move is Stanton, and this will land foul. The next 1-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. At the plate, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The third baseman, number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Verdugo, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Bye-bye, pitcher.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Ryan Weber will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
65, Ryan Weber.
Acuna digs in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's big Aaron Judge. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone.
Home run.
He finds the short porch for a home run.
He's 15th home run. Let's go.
All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hat like that in the league.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now another one hit deep
there we
to
go.
left. Martinez looking up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Back-to-back.
It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 23 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
That was
Into the box,
zone.
Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Narvaez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 3 runs already home here. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball
And
way
of course he
outside the
goes for
strike
the
zone,
same
and
pitch.
the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the
Oh,
inning
no,
lead to
what's wrong
3
with
runs
you?
on the
I'm keeping
scoreboard.
an eye on the
5
ball
innings
today.
complete. It's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. They start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The pitch.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he looks at a
Warming up my
fastball that's in there
pitchers.
for strike 1. He was a
So I could
strikeout
get them
victim
in
in
the
his
game
first try.
in the bit.
The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And here's Jose Perazza, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Pitch on the way.
At the ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're getting a lot of loud contact right now, which basically means they're hitting the ball really hard. Of course, the numbers hold up as well. Incredibly, 9 of their hits have been launched off the bat at 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Luke Voigt is off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Pilar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Okay.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Verdugo looks up into the second deck and gone.
He's 15 home run.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That was a beauty hit.
Hembry gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit
I
line drives.
accidentally pushed the
He's
button.
got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
That's weird. Sorry guys, some reason my stream got disconnected and reconnected. Hold on a second. There we go. It's up and running again. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Just had to fix that problem.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Verdugo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out.
I don't know why
Throw.
he
Yeah,
said
he's able
to
to
do
add
that.
on one more via the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Jorge Lopez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field.
Got it.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
2 outs?
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider laid off for a ball. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Go.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now.
Yeah.
He's been set down on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Right fielder, Aaron.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Okay.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
So far, it looks like I'm gonna win.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Fouled away.
There we go. Keep an eye on the ball.
He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say.
Wow.
His third punch out of the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Hit sharply on
Nice.
the ground. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Now here's a
What?
check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yanks lead 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Digging in, Rafael Devers. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And
I
a
thought
base
I
hit,
would've
so the
made
leadoff
that.
man is aboard.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball.
I
and
still
slap it the
don't
other
know
way for
when
a
the
single.
timing to dive like that. Maybe I should have got a little closer.
So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
I'm gonna try to go for the double play.
Pause, now the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I really need to do something at this point
I
now.
know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire
Damn
was
it.
right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in, Michael Chavis. And their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Nice dive catch. Let's go.
Score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
A really terrific play by the outfielder right there, snagging that one before it hits the ground and keeping the runner at third base.
I gotta see that replay later. That was a nice diving catch.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He struck him out.
There we
the
go.
third time he's fanned in the game. Boston strands a couple. They trail big. It's 9-1.
But that nice diving catch saves the game.
Digging in to try it again. Luke Voigt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
This is foul right side. Called strike 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability
Nice
to get
hit.
that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Boy, D-Roll, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Pilar.
Wow,
This ball is
he's
gone.
second home run in the
No
game.
chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Can't believe that he hit his second home run in the game.
Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more.
My team are really overpowered.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Next for New York, Ronald Acuna. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing.
I wouldn't steal.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's down off the shoe
That was
tops,
close,
1-0.
This is a
That was
tough guy to
real
turn 2
close.
on.
Thank
It's got to
God
be
he
hit hard.
swung.
If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
1-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around
I
even though it's where they were playing. I was concerned about
make
getting
them
the
all
guy
tired.
out swinging the bat.
Brandon Workman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
2 fast players in the
to the plate now, Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big.
They're making it so easy
runs.
for me.
Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Throw won't get him.
Down back, second baseman, Mike.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Four runs here in this half inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball back inside.
Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
They're getting smoked right now.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. Hopped up. Vasquez is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That was the easy catch for you.
Now back, first baseman, Luke Boyd.
So striding in, Luke Boyd. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Devers gloves it. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired.
Finally.
Final damage here. 10 come to the plate. 7 runs score. We played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 16-1.
Yeah, they're not going to freaking catch up after that.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Perazza. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 0,
This is the last inning, guys.
First offering on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Striding in, Alex Verdugo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball one. One out, nobody on. One and two.
Two strikes.
Now here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That should have been an out.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner.
I should have called that too.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ottavino is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do
2
any
outs,
damage.
I just need 1 more out.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball
Here we
game
go.
is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
16-1 this evening. New York hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. James Paxton earns his 8th victory of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Nate Eovaldi permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watkey, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Baskers, and you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Of course, Brooke Garner with the player of the game.
8-0.
I want to see that dive for Aaron Judge.
The loss goes to Nathan Eovaldi. He falls to 2-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage. Have a great evening.
There it is. That was a nice catch. A beauty catch. There's his second home run. But yeah, that's it. Oh, what's up, comma? Sorry if I didn't see my stream got disconnected. I just realized that. Welcome anyway. What's up, comma? Sorry if I didn't see my stream got disconnected. I just realized that. 32 minutes? Shit. I will have to reload my thing. My chat box, it looks like. There we go. So I gotta verse them 2 more times. I'm almost to like 40 wins in a row. But first, I want to check something. Okay, this is still looking. Tampa's 19-21. There we go. And now we're going to play them for the second time. Let me get some more. I gotta get a drink, guys. I'll be right back.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yankees look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Okay.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Bounce to first, scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Andrew Benintendi. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either, and he's a guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Oh, you're back from the West, I see.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here it comes on 1-1.
Got you on that
And
strike,
there
didn't
are our
I?
umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the
Got
knees
you.
for the strikeout.
That is third. The designated
Here's J.D. Martinez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He
There we
struck
go.
him out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Sale will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question.
Yeah,
But today
they
is a
really
new
did get
day,
pounded.
and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And it's fouled away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually
I thought it was
blows 9
going to
out
be a
of 10
ball,
guys
to be
away.
honest.
You froze him on the fastball there. Adalberto Mondesi sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And the pitch. Line drive to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Now here it comes.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
What's up, Unknown? How you doing today?
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When
Thanks
you got a
for
guy
the
on the
like.
mound that you know the
Really
bottom can
appreciate
drop
it.
out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of.
I hope you're doing well tonight, Unknown.
Pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
What the heck was that?
No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Damn it.
I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here's the 0-1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Mike Moreland.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Swing and a drive
Nice
to
hit.
right. There it
Nice
goes.
home run.
Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, number 196 for his career, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
At the plate now, Luke Boyd.
First baseman.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Sale gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1.
1-1.
Now this one is blasted to left
5-5,
field, and
baby.
there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Second home run.
A solo shot here to left, number 25 for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average.
That pitcher
Definitely
has
one
a
of the
good
most
arm,
dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 0-1 delivery. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard.
That's
We'll
fine.
go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead it 2-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down to the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
So far it's 2-0. They still can catch up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 8 hits in 36 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Three and 0 now.
Oh, God.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Three and 0 pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Oh my God, thank God he didn't hit that. Oh, he hit it, but it fell. fouls.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. As a look, now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right.
And there it is.
And out of here. And I mean by plenty.
Tied
That
ball
ball
game.
was crushed. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
In now, Dustin Pedroia.
Pedroia.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Stanton coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Martinez, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. The bottom of the 3rd coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Mike turned the bat.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the DH, Mike Tauchman.
The designated hitter,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 29.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. And that misses, 2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
What do you mean?
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Back up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Two balls and a strike. Fly ball heading for the alley. Chasing after it is Bradley, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Judge on at first, nobody out. This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
What?
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We played 4 full. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2.
At least I scored. That's all that matters.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
99. Alex Verdugo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Verdugo, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuna is right there, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to Voit. An inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next the dangerous power threat, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Tauchman.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. He's got it on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, number 30.
Ready once again, Adalberto Mondesi. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Sales ready. First pitch on the way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Andrew Benintendi will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Pitch on the way.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Stanton. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball at the stairs.
Here it comes, 1-0. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Number 29.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 17.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sale into the windup. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 3-2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Chavis.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The batter, the third baseman.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I need to make him play a grounder.
Fouled away. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Verdugo.
Settling in now, Alex Verdugo. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Mondesi is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Red Sox lead 1. They're down 3-2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Now back, second baseman,
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Mike Moustakas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fastball swung on and missed. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Ryan Brazier is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Ryan Brazier.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in the long ball threat, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
There we go.
Down.
Double.
He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
In now is the Yankees DH, Mike Tauchman, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. No one out with a runner at second. A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, number 30.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 29.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here we go, guys. A close game. Top of the ninth.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Now back.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Michael Chavis.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set and the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
I'm trying, guys. I really am.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he fouls this one off. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
as he grounds one briskly to short. Mondesi scoops it up, back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth.
Picked up the win again.
The threat ended as they turned to double play.
I beat them 2 times already.
Once and for all.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York get their 20th home win this year. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 8th victory of the season. Chris Sale takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3.
That was a close game too, guys. 3-2, and I still won. Okay. What? Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here, and I will definitely stream this again, maybe tomorrow, I don't know yet. But yeah, if you haven't, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and hit that like button. And make sure you follow my Twitch channel, which is in the description in the YouTube. So yeah, peace out and stay safe.